Good morning, Danny. How are you doing? I'm guessing you're still at work. And good morning to everybody else. Oops, forgot about that. How's everybody's week going? So, where are we? Trying to survive. Winter is coming. It is now September in the game. The leaves are changing colour. I got a horrible suspicion I'm not going to properly be able to survive through the winter, but we will see. Oh, you're home. Oh, you're... Oh. Is that a good thing that you can close the store early? And you have buttered chicken. Oh, very nice. Oh, actually, I'm doing moderately well. I've ordered my streaming PC from the Apple refurbished website, M4 Mac Mini baseline model. So, and I know I've talked about it before, and I'll probably talk about it again, but it means, in principle, that I can significantly expand. Actually, most people won't notice any difference, but unfortunately, I won't be able to use it immediately for my regular streaming because I need a capture card, and the one that I originally thought I could use, I can't. Well, I can, it's just not going to have the capability I want, so I've got to wait a month and spend quite a bit more money on it. Well, them's the breaks. What am I doing? I am waiting for all kinds of things. Do I have food? Yes, I do. I've got turnips. Oops. Didn't want to do that. It means it would be a lot easier for me to do certain things which will be completely invisible to viewers, but it'll basically allow the main computer that I'm doing now, it won't be streaming anymore, which gives me essentially full gaming capacity, which is quite valuable. It means I can probably more easily use an Elgato Steam Deck, which would be very nice to do. But my plan is, I will probably, if it's due to arrive tomorrow, if I get it and I can set it up quickly enough, I'll probably do a couple of streams with it over the weekend, just to see what it's capable of. So that will be an interesting exercise. What am I doing? It's night time. Where's my slate sand? Is that all the slate sand I've got? Ah, no. Thought I had more than that. Why am I carrying two axes? Oh yeah, because one's about to break. There we go. We shall now sit in ice cold water, happily sifting for copper. I mean, I've still got technical issues to resolve with it, but they should all be doable. just hope that my research turns out to be valid. The indications are that it should do exactly what I want. Of course, the very first thing I'm going to do is push it beyond what I intend. So I'm going to get Sky, for example, and try streaming that with it. Which means I've got to configure everything. The happy problems of a workaday geek. Hello, Peanut. Hello, Lola. Don't beg your mum for buttered chicken too much. Or maybe I should be encouraging them. Alternately, beg your mum for some of her buttered chicken. So I must admit, apart from streaming and running Sky on it, which should be interesting because it means I can run 3 Sky accounts simultaneously. Oh, silly cat. But apparently, you can run multiple instances of OBS on it, which is an interesting experiment, and we'll have to see how that works. Because it might free me up from using Restream. What else would it allow me to do? Oh, I definitely want to try running Minecraft on it while I'm streaming, just to see how well Minecraft runs. But it's only got limited storage, just what, 256 gig of storage, so yeah, it's not going to be used for storing massed quantities. That's something else I need to get at some point, is a suitably large external hard drive for things, but where did I? Oh, that's what I thought. I never heard of a cat eating chicken. Well, I hear it's raining outside in the game, as usual. I have a suspicion that come winter in the game, I'm going to be doing a lot more hunter-gathering type activities, which could be a challenge. What slightly bothers me is some of the crops I planted sort of back when I started the game. They still haven't come to fruition. But if I were to restart the game, I'd probably prioritize building up the farm and stripping the local environment of every single seed I can possibly find. I've been waiting essentially until I could harvest both seeds and grain. And I don't know how cold it gets in this location in winter, so I don't know whether things like turnips will still grow. Turnips actually seem to grow pretty readily and pretty quickly, so who knows, maybe that'll become my staple over winter. And I need to figure out how to build a better chimney. At the moment, I've had to block the chimney off because the rain was putting the fire out. So I guess I should put a slant on it somewhere up there and do it that way. Be realistic about it. If I'm really, really lucky, and by the time I'm streaming winter, the fishing update will have occurred. Maybe I can go fishing more easily. Hopefully without being devoured by a bear. Actually, there's a point. Do the bears hibernate in this game? That would be useful. I had a bit of a panic last night. I was streaming Dark Sector, everything was working, and suddenly got a kernel panic, which was the Linux equivalent of a blue screen of death. I've had that twice now, I think both times while streaming, and last time it was, I'm pretty certain, something to do with running Proton Experimental. There are reports of Proton Experimental causing kernel panics. Fortunately, for Dark Sector, I don't have to run that. I can use Proton 7, and that seems to work just fine, so it's nice to have options. This is Vintage Story. It started out, I believe, as a game as a mod pack for Minecraft, which was called, I think it was called Vintagecraft. And the developers elected to do their own spin-off game, if you like, which is written in C for starters, which gives everybody a lot more speed, actually. And that's why it's got that blocky look to it. It's because it's based on Minecraft, but it's heavily leans into survival, from the napping flint to finding copper, bronze, iron, steel, and you have a whole technology tree that you can eventually build up to. Apparently there's uranium in the game. So yeah, think of it as Minecraft, but the survival aspect of it is a major part. I'm just playing basic survival. The, in quotes, default mode actually has a cosmic horror aspect to it, in that you get monsters spawning in and making your life difficult. I didn't actually want that. I just wanted the survival experience, so that's what I'm running. But yeah, no, the cosmic horror aspect of it adds significantly to the difficulty. Hi, little nugget, how you doing? I was just about to say I'm waiting for you to show up, and there you go. I don't know if you can tell, but Dani is on YouTube at the moment. Should be able to see it in chat on the stream itself. How are you doing today? Oh, very nice. One day I ought to try and old. One day I ought to try and open up Discord to chat, to voice chat, so everybody can talk without going via text. I'm not sure how well that would work. Oh, the other day I was wondering why Mojang / Microsoft hadn't sued the likes of Hightail and Vintage Story for a violation of intellectual property. I saw a news snippet, I think it was literally yesterday or the day before. They are suing somebody else for a game which is a voxel-based block game. So I'm not quite sure why they've given Hightail and Vintage Story a pass, but they're going after this other lot. I can't remember that. I mean, the justification I think was the usual violation of copyright / intellectual property, which makes sense. But it gets a little bit more complicated than that, apparently. You can't patent a voxel-based game. There were voxel-based block games, actually, prior to Minecraft. And I can't remember what it was called. So, yeah, the legal aspects to it get dark, nebulous, and complicated, I suspect. But as for what I'm doing right now, Dani, is I am panning for bits. Copper, tin. I might actually have enough tin for... I'm doing well. I don't really know if it's worth saving some of this stuff, to be honest. I'm gonna need more food. This is my sole food storage at the moment. I mean, the good news is storage for some of it is pretty good. I feel like I'm playing Minecraft eating carrots. Until I get eaten by a bear, the game can be surprisingly relaxing. And that I'm still going with it just goes to show how much more I prefer it over Hightail. I'm not sure I'll return to Hightail anytime soon until they make significant upgrades to it. But this particular game was released in 2016. So it is 10 years old this year. I have been advised to make a prospecting pick if Crow shows up. They suggested it. I have no idea how you use a prospecting pick. The other thing I have not seen a single time so far is iron ore. I have no idea where you find iron ore. Let's see. I am kind of tempted to stick some of my zinc in here. It doesn't let me do it. I never remember where the stuff is. I'm just coalescing things here. $5 in the morning. Yep. Time to get on with the day, I think. What am I doing? It's a very good question. Oops. So that's still burning. At some point I'm going to need more charcoal. How is this lot doing? Growing, growing, growing. Mature. Oops. see what else have we got. Yeah, some of this stuff over here. Ah, the spelt is ready. Flax, 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 flax. None of which is ready. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Okay. And I should go and grab whatever berries I can. This, unfortunately, is my soul. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. The good news, if that's the right way of putting it, is that I haven't had to go hunting for flint anytime soon. Panning does a great job of that. Okay, so let's see. I'm still waiting for this. Let me see. I need to consider. Actually, first of all, let's go. Yeah, you can see this. Yeah, autumnal colours, quite pretty. Actually, this is my berry farm. And I think I've gotten most of everything I can get from this. The good news is at the moment I haven't had to do a lot of foraging, which means I can focus on everything else. Let's go check and see how my thatch is coming along. I don't know how long this takes to grow. This is what you use for thatching the roof. And yeah, here's my... yeah, I'm not quite sure what you would describe it as. Can I make a slanted roof? I should have checked. Slanted slate. Ah, fire clay. What I want to do really is let's cheat a bit. See if this works. That time? No, I can't. I probably shouldn't be wasting my time on things like this. Except that this is offending me greatly. Oh, sunshine! Let's see. Not sure how to build this out, to be honest. I'll worry about it later. In fact, I'll take down what I've already done. So, what do I need to do? I still need... Ah. One more thing done. Getting... Right. Respecting pick. Yeah, I don't know what you do with that. But... yeah, that was irritating when I found out that rain would put it out. Let's see. Do I want to do this now, or do I want to wait for this evening? I think I want to wait for this evening. Oh, the other thing I need to do, sorry, is anvil. Anvil needs... oh, 28. Okay. Okay, alright. I've actually got enough clay for that. What do I need to do? I could decorate, or I could go see if I can find more stuff that's immediately useful. Actually, I'm in a quandary. I'm really not sure if it's how worthwhile it is expanding the farm, because I don't know how much more of the growing season I've got. But doesn't hurt to look, does it? I also need more spelt, not spelt. No, I need more of everything, to be honest. Good news is I have found out I can actually kill a boar much more easily with this weapon I have. If I can come across them. It'll kill a wolf too. Oh, that's the other thing I need, a saw, which is why I need the anvil. Which, you know what? I am going to start making... yeah, I'll get that anvil in progress, I think. Yeah, it all comes down to what are you going to prioritize. And I saw something over here which was ready, I thought. No, less than a day. Okay, alright. Let's go and start making an anvil. I need 28 clay. Now, one thing I don't know is... right, one anvil. Yep. Progress. Making an anvil. You know what? I don't have to be doing it from over there. The great thing about this particular mode that I'm playing in is you don't have this whole silliness of zombies and skeletons, which is fine in Minecraft, but in a survival game, it's kind of nice not to have. So we'll get this firing now. It'll be ready in 24 hours. Then I got to decide what I want to prioritize. Funny thing is, I spent a lot of time and trouble making a watering can, and then since I've made the watering can, it's been raining almost constantly. Torches went out that here I can fix. This is almost a meditative process. For what it's worth, I'm not sure it's even worth making a copper anvil. Have you ever watched people working with bloomeries? When they get the bloom out, they often just use a log to batter the bloom into better shape. So you could, I suppose, conceivably use a log as a makeshift anvil. Probably not desirable, but you could do it. This takes a surprising amount of concentration. It's kind of funny. Yay! So we'll get this firing. Let's see, I need grass, I need branches, I need... where's my grass gone? I know I had grass stored somewhere. Do I not have any grass? Apparently not. Huh, okay. that's enough, actually. I might... Yeah, I'm going to need more branches. Nope, need more. Oh, no, sticks. Now I need more sticks. Anybody seen any? I could cut down one of the trees, but I don't think I want to yet. Don't think that's going to... Have I run out of sticks locally? That would be amusing. Oh, I can hear grasshoppers. I don't know to what extent plants respawn. I have seen horsetails respawn. Well, not respawn, just sort of spontaneously show up. This is... No. I see, this is what I've not been doing. If I break that, I might get seeds. Which I did. Okay. Do it. No, I think I need more. That's sufficient. What time of day is it? Okay. Day in the game is an hour. Full day-night cycle. And now I need firewood. That is sufficient. I'm very glad I decided to put these under cover. For some reason, okay, I thought this rain could put this out. But, yeah, when I was building the chimney, the same observation did not seem to apply immediately. Oops. Yeah, come on. I know one of you is due to... Something here was due to... Alright, apparently not. My own little copse, so to speak. Yeah, this stuff here, this popped up out of nowhere. I deliberately haven't done a lot of fishing because I'm kind of, well, not lately at any rate, because I'm hoping that they sort of respawn. I don't know if they will or not. So I think I may have stripped this area of fish. So, yeah, I don't know whether that happens. The good news is there's an ocean not that far away. Bad news is, in order to get there, I mean, one possibility I might do is, if I find myself forced into hunter-gatherer mode, is go move myself to the ocean, see if I can't do fishing there. The problem with the ocean is it gets quite deep, and if you spear a fish, then yeah, you're kind of in trouble. And I'm trying to see if I can find more thatch. I don't like going in these places. One of the problems, as Little Nugget will know, but Danny will not necessarily know, is that, yeah, look how much cover there is. There could be a bear literally over there and I wouldn't see it. Not yesterday, the day before. The only reason I managed to avoid being mauled again was because... Oh, no. Yes. It was because I saw the shadow of the bear behind me. What's that? Heather. Don't think you can eat heather. That's woad. Wow, and you can see it's already getting dark. It's already 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You do not necessarily want to be stuck out here in the dark. Never mind. Yeah, it's getting dark already. Interesting thing is, by default, at least in survival, the animals in the water can swim faster than you. So I've got it so they swim at the same speed. Don't know if you can make their running speed different. If I wanted to make it really realistic, I would have their let's chase down this irritating person speed faster than you, because a bear at full speed is much faster than a human being. Something like a grizzly bear, I think they've been clocked at sort of 30 miles an hour. And I suspect, I know Darnie's seen it, but I don't know about Little Nugget, but yeah, if you ever see how fast a bear can run in the long dark, that's mildly terrifying. Oh, what about my white currants? You can't quite tell the difference between a flowering and ready to eat. I find anything else. Right, progress. Okay, that is in progress. We will make... I need to make more I've got torches, don't I? Do have torches, yes. Right, guess I'm on a fruit diet for the evening. $29 days. 43, 40. Yeah, this is why you want grain, but I'm pretty certain I'd get through the grain in a real hurry. I don't think I've got enough to survive. I'm pretty certain I don't have enough to survive the winter without without a lot of hunting. Let's go and grab an ingot, a mold. Now, one of these. Here we go. Because I will, I think. I'm very tempted to do bronze as well. Let's see what it says about bronze. Let's see. Created by... Okay, I would need to smith. I need... Okay, so for that, I can't just smelt it. What? Alloyed from 2082. 20 pieces and 5. Could make bronze. Definitely make bronze, I think. But I would need to, yeah, I need the anvil for that, and I want the prospecting pick. If only so I can try it out. Come on, there we go. And I'm going to need more. Almost certainly. I tried roasting turnips. Apparently that doesn't work. They stay cold in the fire. Because reasons, I guess. Right. Oh, great. 280 units of copper. That's actually... Not sure if that's enough for An anvil. I can't remember how much you need for an anvil. All right. That's a mold. Copper anvil. There we go. Okay, I need 180. That's a lot. And I have nowhere near enough for that. Okay. I don't want to let it just go for the simple... I don't know why I ever made these. I thought they were crucibles, but they're not. So I'm not sure. But... excuse me. At least I can get that done. That needs 100 units. That's 100 units. That's 100 units. So that's going to give me 280. So I've got one, that, and a partial. That's actually useful. Because the funny thing is you don't have to do it in one pour. You can do it in multiple pours. Oh, I forgot. I need my tongs. Do need your tongs, otherwise you will hurt yourself. Don't stand on the hot mold. You will regret it. And unfortunately, you can't just cool them down. So, progress. Where did I put... Oops. No, it's silliness. Why am I carrying that around? Back to... So hopefully we'll get some prospecting done in the morning and see how that works out for us. I will say time passes while streaming this game quite quickly. I've already been going over an hour, which means it's bladder time. So I will be back in a couple of minutes. And this is just doing its reload. For some reason, when it comes off pause, it reloads, which is irritating. Oh, one interesting piece of news, Danny. I know we talked about these before. Remember my old earbuds? I can't remember who they are, who manufactured them. But these will get a new lease of life with the streaming PC, because they're Bluetooth only, and Bluetooth doesn't work very well on Linux. If you have more than 2 Bluetooth devices, you have trouble, which is why these, for example, are not Bluetooth. They're wireless, and they work fine. But yeah, those old earbuds will work fine with the streaming PC, so I get to repurpose old equipment. It's always nice when you get to do that. Yep, not much to say. Panning away through the night. The good news is you don't need sleep in the game. At least you haven't so far. Temperature still too hot. Let's see if I can get around here without actually hurting myself. So we'll try prospecting in the morning and see if any advantage is gained thereby. Oh, in case you're wondering, this technique doesn't work on muddy gravel, apparently. Yeah, Linux is weird when it comes to Bluetooth. With one device, you're good. So my mouse, for example, this thing, which is a seriously old MX Master 3. Favorite mouse. Well, for this kind of thing, it's my favorite mouse. I mean, my favorite mouse of all time is actually this, which is a Magic Mouse. I do love the Magic Mouse. So this is going to be reused on the new computer. But it's not suitable for gaming at all. You can actually sort of play Minecraft with it, but you can't play the Long Dark with it, which I found out very early on. In fact, I got this this other one specifically for the Long Dark on Mac. Amusingly, it's still going. I don't know how old this is. When did I get this? I must have gotten this 6-7 years ago. Yeah, it's still, you can still buy them, which is good, because if this one ever breaks, I can get a replacement that's exactly the same. I do like the vertical side scroll. I find that very useful. Hey, Tony. How's it going? How are your fur babies? Ooh, actually, while I'm doing this, let me prospecting pick ingredient for that detects. How do you use it? Detects deposits that are above 2.5% concentration level. What do you do with it though? How to use, see the prospecting guide. Break 3 rocks in close proximity. Sample rocks. Rock blocks. You can sample anywhere as long as you, for example. Okay. Okay. Alright, I best we'll go try it. I will take torches into the underground area I've got, because I know behind me there might be copper. So we'll try that and see how it works. Oh, it's getting colder at night. I can't remember, Danny. You were there yesterday for the long dark, were you not? But you and Tony both were. Shooting my way out of the maintenance yard in the Broken Railroad. That reminds me, I'm heading for the transfer past one time. Yes. So yeah, today heading for the transfer pass, I think. Well, yeah, I know that's the whole purpose of heading out. Let's see if we can get to Drift Island. I am kind of tempted to completely skip the airfield and just go to Drift Island. That's one of the problems with that particular location. You talking about? Yeah, the Forsaken Airfield. The distances are fairly significant. Is it a bad idea to skip what? No, the thing is, Drift Island is a profoundly useful place to stay. I mean, it's really... the problem is... Yeah, I see what you mean. There are a whole load of resources there. The problem is if you get stuck there. Last time I was there, I nearly starved to death. Because if you have these relentless blizzards, which you can get in that location, you're stuck. Which is not great. I got lucky last time. So it is tempting just to head straight for, yeah, so I say Drift Island. Could go to the Mindful Cottage, but the Mindful Cottage, as nice as it is, and there's pretty much a guaranteed revolver there, except I don't need that. I've got a plethora of revolvers if I really need them. There's not much food nearby. You have to go a surprising distance to get food. Whereas, I think the bear in Drift Island is guaranteed, and you can shoot it from the tip of the wing of a downed aircraft in comparative safety. And there's fishing nearby. Which there isn't for the Mindful Cottage. And there is a workbench on Drift Island, which there isn't in the Mindful Cottage. The Mindful Cottage ends up being a nice place to visit, but not necessarily long-term sustainable. There is a bear that's sort of kind of nearby, but it's actually quite a long way away. You can see it in the distance. In fact, to get to Drift Island, I'll have to go through 2 bear territories with practically no cover. So what I need to do is I will go to the transfer pass, the station at the transfer pass. The problem with that area is that's not high in resources, but you can go there, strip it of whatever you can, and then go on. And then the first stop, there's almost no game. There's 1 wolf, at least there is in Voyager. And then you have to move on. You can't stay there very long unless you take a whole bunch of food with you. Now, I am carrying enough food for, 3 days maybe? But, and I need a whetstone. Don't know of any locations of whetstones off the top of my head in the Forsaken Airfield. But the Forsaken Airfield is its own, like I say, if you get to Drift Cottage, you do pretty good. And it's fairly close to the zone of contamination. Zone of contamination is actually pretty good. It sounds worse than it really is. I'm not going to be going into the mine, because that's where I died last time. I suffocated. You can obviously go into the mine, but you basically need to bring every single respirator filter with you that you find. And I don't feel like risking that. Okay, looks like it's daylight, full daylight outside. Let's see where there are. Is this ready? Yes, let's take that. That. Oh, okay. Right. One prospecting pick. We'll just see how that works. Stash stuff away. Oh, I had grass down here. It looks like I need to make another shovel at some point too. Alright. Are you raining? Good heavens, it's not raining. Alright, first of all we'll check, see how these are doing. Flax is coming along. I think anything else is ready to be picked up. Nope. Right. Oh, food. I'm out of food. Why am I carrying the door? Oh, it broke. I was going to say, why am I carrying the... Why am I carrying the door? Because it broke. Yeah, that's a good reason. I need to be able to make a proper door. But for that, I need the anvil. Because I need to make a saw. And so on and so forth, and what have you. Let's grab my torches. So we'll have a little look down here, just to see how this works. There is sort of might be copper in this region, so I'm not sure that is the... go. Ah. Make your mind up. Ooh, sulfurite. Sphalerite, I'm sorry. Sphalerite is tin. Alright, so now that I know that, now we need to find out how to actually make use of this information. Okay. So, if I interpret this correctly, then it's a good find. Good chance I can find tin. Okay. Then right, so we do have tin in this region, which is nice to know. I'm going to go and grab some packed earth to act as blocks. In fact, if I head off, I'm heading that way, and over here I did actually find surface copper, and it said things like, you know, copper nearby, or words to that effect. So let's go grab some blocks, because I can use that to... It's a shame to be underground on such a nice day. Anything... No, doesn't look like. Empty. Never mind. Right. Oh, that's fine. Make sure I can find my way out. Yeah, and the problem down here that I've had before is that the water can put your torch out. Yes. So what we're going to do is try and see if we can't make life a little bit easier for us. Like that. And hope I don't regret this. Hehehe. Problem is, it doesn't necessarily tell me where everything is, but we'll start mining. Yeah, I have found gold, actually, surface gold, and I think silver. Hey, thank you. I'm not Thunderstar. I don't have the monsters turned on. This is pure survival. This is my first go at mining. So I'm amazed I didn't find this game sooner. The only reason I found this game was because of Hightail. With which I am not massively impressed. At least not yet. Alright, so we do have... Oh, there. I don't know who Rubik's Raptor is. I've watched Gemini Tay play it. But I play this every morning at this time at the moment. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications. You should get notifications. This feels very Minecraft. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, that's the problem with this time of day streaming. The Americans are... Some of them are asleep. But I do the long dark later if you're interested. In about 2.5 hours. Okay, so I'm still looking at tin down here. Yeah. There we go. But I hope you have a good day as well. Got a feeling I'm wasting my time. I'm not wasting my time. I just have no idea where to dig. These will be good for a couple of days, so... Unless there's anything... Let's have a little look-see. So I'm pretty certain. Well, it's the game's version of pretty certain. Because I found copper on the surface. And if I'm heading this way, I actually found copper. Hey, what's this? Oh! What are the blue things? Right, they're not the blue things. The green doohickeys. Is that... I don't know what those are. Is that indicating the direction of the tin deposits? the only thing I can think of. Oh, is this the... Is it indicating where the torch... No, it can't be. What is this indicating? I'm about to do something very risky. Oh, I see. It's showing where I found. Got it. Oh, I see what it's doing. And I am actually under. Got it now. So it is kind of showing me where stuff is without necessarily showing me where stuff is. That's not helpful. What's that? Waypoint 3. Oh, Pete. Yeah, I got rid of the Thor. And that is copper. Okay, all the way over there. Because I did find copper in this sort of area and I should have marked it. It looks to me like for serious mining I need better tools than what I have. So, okay, this lets me know there's high concentrations of tin down here. That's useful. What is what is this? Is this any use? Oops. No. Nope. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Yeah, while I'm thinking about it. This has been irritating me for some time. Yes, that's been irritating me for some time. This is the hastily erected dam that was necessary when I was building the house here and the whole thing gave way. Oh, that's ludicrous. don't know how long these are going to last. And these don't seem to be. I suspect I kind of broke their growing cycle. That's flint. I don't need loose flint anymore. Spending your evening sifting this stuff has been entirely too handy. Oh, that's interesting. This is where I collected some of my slate sand, I think. And it's nice to see that it's actually growing. So I will just have a little general mosey around, seeing as it's nice out. Who would have thought it got this pretty? I'm very tempted just to climb the hill there, just to see if I can get a nice screenshot. You know what? I think I'm going to do that just for fun. And hopefully I don't get eaten. Being eaten would not make for a very good end to the day. It rarely does. And that's always the problem, isn't it? Rather amusingly, a lot of the jumping mechanism is the same as Minecraft. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we are not going to try and find. Yeah. I really ought to see about switching that off. It's getting irritating, and I'm not sure it's really contributing anything to the experience. And we'll have a quick check. Flax, flax, flax. No. Oh. Carrots. I do appear to have picked an area that is has a surprising lack of small animals. I can't remember if it was a wolf or a bear that I saw here once, and I haven't seen it again. It's this particular. I seem to have picked a particular area where animals just don't come around, which is a bit of a shame, because if I could dig a suitable pit, I could trap them. I need a bucket so I can put a hydrating block in the soil area. Right, what next? Oh. Aha! I have an anvil mold. "900 units of metal." Ouch. That's a lot of metal. Mmm. How much copper have I got? It is. I mean, this is 100, that's 100, that's 100. I've got 200 in bars. So you're gonna need some very serious copper supply, which obviously I don't have. I need to find a good, reliable excuse me, source of copper. And while in principle there's tin in this immediate area, I'm pretty certain there is copper. Well, there was copper on the surface, what they call native copper. And there was this notification that this might be a good area for mining, or words to that effect. But seeing as I don't have anything else to do right this split second, let's see, what can I make out of? You can nap granite? It's news to me. No, you can't. Oh, you can! You can make... Oh. Huh. Who would have thought it? You can actually make granite tools. You can't, in reality, make... I don't think you can make functional tools out of granite. I don't think that would work. But hey, what do I know? The game says you can. Let's put this away. Now, let's see. One thing I am mildly curious about. You know, I just realized I've got torches I could go mining. Except for the fact I once got followed underground by a bear, which promptly killed me. But that was the one of the very few bits that wasn't streamed, because I literally popped into the game to take a screenshot, and in the process a bear came and ate me. That was amusing. Also slightly frustrating. Alright. But I do need that anvil. So that will create 80 units of copper. You know what? While I'm talking, I might as well get on with my panning. Oh, I need to put that away. That, by the way, is for making armor. And I can't remember, you need all kinds of stuff to make it, which I do not have. Oh, that's an ore. But I do need an anvil for making spearheads and for making a saw. I want the saw for barrels. You need... Oh, that's what's been rotting. It's the leather. You need barrels and salt if you want to make leather. I think that's right. I haven't seen a source of salt. Not that you technically use salt for curing leather, but still. I'm surprised. I say I'm surprised. They might find it a bit gruesome. There's a common statement. What was it? I just realised the cog in the centre was rotating earlier, and I don't know why while I was underground. I need to find out what that was about. Yeah, if you kill something like a rabbit and you want to tan its skin, the rabbit has enough brains to achieve the tanning. Brain tanning is a thing. I don't know how it works, but yeah. Curiously, I believe you can use egg yolks to tan hide as well. Excuse me. This is the meditative part of the game. I could almost just go to sleep like this. I mean, I could eventually get all the copper I need just from this, but that would take forever. I mean, I've gotten copper and tin from this, so, you know, in principle I could make bronze. Thing is, I think all the bronze in the recipe in the game requires an anvil, although you can cast bronze, and then work that a bit. Alright, now that I've got that out of the way for the moment. Bronze. So let's see. Basic bronze. Okay. Bronze axe head. Yeah, you see, it's made by smithing. And for that... Oh, metal molder? Oh. Oh. Okay. Huh. That might be worth a try. How much copper have I got? Not quite enough. So my rough guess is... Where's my tin? Can you... I'm pretty much guessing at this point. Where's my tin gone? Here we go. I think it is 5 units of tin. Okay, that is 20 pieces smelt into 1 ingot. I think it was, what, 5 to 20? What was the recipe for bronze? Created by smithing or molding. Okay. Sorry. Oh, I can make a scythe. But I just want to know how you make bronze. Smelting. Let's just I've got nothing else to do. Oops. Let's see if I can basically take a stab at this. Actually, technically speaking, it would be 19 to 5, wouldn't it? That produces... So that's 20 pieces. Would that make bronze? I'm willing to give it a try just for the fun of it. I've got a suspicion I mean, that would be pretty high in terms of bronze, but I'm willing to give this a try. No, I wouldn't make. Why would you? This isn't Minecraft. Let's see. If I were to get, where's my pickaxe? Let's go get my pickaxe mold, just in case this works. Or Falx. Let's get the pickaxe. Hammer. Shovel. Axe. Yeah. It's just on the off chance that... No, that's prospecting pick. My pickaxe mold gone. Hammer, shovel, bulks, axe, pick. Why did I put my pickaxe mold? There. There we go. I don't know whether this will work. It's worth a try. If nothing else, it'll melt the... Yeah, don't... You can't make bronze in... You can make copper now. You can do things with copper. I think you can make copper armor in Minecraft now. It falls somewhere between leather and steel in terms of quantity. Quality, I should say. Then there's the copper. I mean, there's a lot of mechanics that I haven't. I'm actually moderately unfamiliar with the newer mechanics of Minecraft, so. That's actually a thought for the new streaming PC when it arrives tomorrow. There's I can't stream this stuff on it, but I could stream Sky, which I know actually sometimes gets quite a bit of interest. But it would be very interesting to see how well Minecraft runs on it and stream that and just do vanilla to see how it works. I won't have a lot of capacity on it, but actually that doesn't matter so much because I will be having a little local area network and I can use my laptop or this to do backups. So yeah, it might be interesting to oh, this isn't working at all, is it? Oh, look at that. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Can I then add... I suppose I can just add this, can I? I'm trying to figure... Okay, what? Oh! It's interesting. Where did my... Where did my copper go? Contains molten zinc. Where did my copper go? That's slightly disturbing. that's even weirder. Excuse me a moment. Oops. Forgot. Burnt myself. Where did... Huh. Lost my copper. That's disturbing. Oh well, what I can try and do then is... Oh yeah. Oh well, at least I can smelt my... I'm not sure if there's any point in that, to be honest with you, but... Okay, I was really just guessing with that anyway, so... Well, as my tone indicates, I am now going to have to not going to do that. Still. But I would like to know where my copper went. I was fiddling around making bronze, but it doesn't. The mechanic didn't work in the way I thought it would, because of course it didn't. But I did make tin. What am I doing? I am. Oh yeah, put that away. So yes. Oh, that's right. I was going to make another pickaxe, but then my copper decided it was going to go missing. So thank you very much. No, I do mostly look it up, and I haven't been able to decipher how to make bronze properly yet, so it's something I'm going to have to sit down and take a look at. Because in principle, I think I have enough to make decent bronze. So, as per usual, I'm going to say goodbye from the top of my house over this autumnal landscape. What time of day is it? It is the 7th of September, and it is getting cold. I don't know what happens if it gets too cold, because I'm not exactly prepared for the weather. So I will be back in about 2 hours with the long dark. Oh, I didn't realize. Little Nugget, if you're still here, I'm sorry I didn't see your comment for whatever reason. Hope you're sleeping well. But no, Tony, for the game, you really have to look the stuff up. I mean, good luck trying to figure it all out from first principles with no clue. That's why they have the guides in there. Yeah, like I say, I'll be back in about 2 hours with the long dark if anyone's interested. And I'll be back tomorrow with this at 5 a.m. The schedule's going to be appearing above my head shortly. Likes and subscribes gratefully received. Of course. I'm not going to say no to that, am I? Hope you all have a great day. I hope to see some or all of you later. Thank you very much for watching. It is much appreciated. And I will see you all soon.